so I'm up on the first floor of the house. All the snow is melted and it's a beautiful spring day. Really sunny, and earlier there was a woodpecker that was hanging out around here. It's really loud. There's Maple. Oh, and Finn. He's saying meow. Okay, so I wanted to do an early spring tour of just how things are before we start for the year, and just what we've done the past 3 years being here. So hopefully we can look back at this video by the fall and be like, oh my gosh, I can't believe that it looked like that. Hopefully it's not too windy up here and you can hear me talking. Finn's like looking in a mirror down there. And Maple always has her stick and wants to play fetch at all times. Okay, so hopefully I'm not moving too crazily. This year we plan on raising the frame of the house. We're gonna start logging soon, going down and cutting down the big pine trees and milling them into beams, and hopefully we can raise the frame. I want to say July. I think that's reasonable. I'm just doing this panning for 100 for too much. So we want to raise the frame. It'd be nice if we could get a roof on it this year. That's going to be the kitchen over there, with like an island or stools or something. And then above the kitchen we're going to have Finn's room on one side, probably over there. Yeah? Hey, where did your shoes go? Do you want to help give where did they go? Do you want to help do a tour of the house? Okay. I was talking about your room.
In my hand.
Yeah. Wait, let me pull up your pants a little. Okay, so I was talking about your room, Finn.
What?
Where your room's gonna go.
My room?
Yeah.
My room's gone.
Well, yeah, your room's gone right now. It kind of looks dark. Hopefully it's not too dark in here. It does look a little dark.
My room go.
Well, we'll see how it goes. That's the first video. Okay, so Finn's room is gonna go over here, up top. And then we're gonna have like a bath. Steve calls it the bathroom studio, which I don't I don't know. But we want to have a bathtub. It'll probably go in our room. And then maybe like a little studio space. So there's the kitchen. And then we're gonna have a greenhouse. This whole front part is gonna be a greenhouse. There's Maple. This is gonna be the living room, and we're gonna have stairs going up. That's gonna have like a landing, hallway type thing. And we want to have like a banister to peek down to the first floor, just like in a small spot. So probably like once you're up on the top, you like peek down into like this area, which might be like the dining room or something. I wonder if I should change the exposure of this video. I think it's just a weird spot. Okay, so we want to raise the frame this year. Pretty soon we're going to build those stairs to go down into the basement. So we can just, like, you know, not have to walk around. We just have a bunch of wood. We have a lot of cleanup to do. Look at Maple, she's so funny. We want to have like a deck over here. We're working on, I'll show you once I get down, the retaining wall that we're going to build to retain this. And then that's going to flatten out. Steve wants to have some sort of like a woodshed, you know, I don't know, storage building on the side right here. Okay, so there's some cleanup we have to do. This is the backfill, which is just in between the cement foundation and the earth. So it's just drainage, so we don't have dirt touching the cement. Lots of drainage. And this backfill goes down 4 feet. And it's just rocks, smaller rocks that we found that we couldn't use in the actual foundation. And we got a couple of loads of tailings that we put in when we were doing the trench, the drainage trench for the house. We used a little bit in the backfill. So the foundation is a 4-foot rubble trench with French drain. And then on top of that, it's a rock stone foundation with mortar, cement. So for a lot of it we did stuff like, these are all a lot smaller than the main house, but we filled in between with cement and then mortared. Like you can kind of see, hopefully I'm not moving too fast, sorry. We cemented in between these rocks. And that's how like the first course went, really. And this is, oh, see, the video is a little too dark. Oh no, it's not, it's okay. So this is a greenhouse. I think we have 5 courses in the house. Hey, get down. Okay, it looks good. It's not too dark. There's, like I said, there's a lot of cleanup to do. And once we build those stairs, we're just gonna, this is kind of gonna be a workspace. So, I don't know if there's anything else I should say about the foundation. There's a little bit of mortaring to do up where the beam, you know, up there. And we might do like detail mortaring, like we talked about that before we put the timbers in. We were like, oh, we'll just go back and do detail stuff later. But I don't even know. It's the basement. But all these beams and joists, subfloor, we milled. Like, it's so big. And some stuff we like threw in because it was the winter and we were like, I'm looking where Finn is. Just like that, we still need to cut angles on it. And wait, I'm gonna pause the video and check where Finn is. Okay, there he is. Okay, so this is the greenhouse. We're still working on it. The foundation, we probably will wait. But it's gonna we're gonna use these smaller rocks and build it up. And we did talk about maybe having a staircase going up into the living room, but I think we're gonna do, I really hope I'm not spinning too fast and crazily. We're gonna do some sort of little balcony with stairs, little like eating couch, hangout, winter spot. So the stairs probably will go over here instead, I think. So we milled all the beams. Oh, almost fell. Steve built an extension for the sawmill to mill this 32-foot beam. And the house is 32 by 24. I hope I got that right. Did you say 32 by 24?
Mhm.
The other way. Okay, 22 by 34. So 34 foot. There's. Hey, give that to me. Oh no. Thank you. Okay, you what? Go get it. Go get it. Oh, let's see. Are you okay, little dog? Oh, look at that bird. It looks like an eagle. A baby eagle.
A baby eagle.
Yeah. Okay, so Steve came up here, and we're caulking in between the floor and the cabin. I'll go over there, but the method we're doing it needs to dry before we kind of do the next step. So he's actually gonna start making the stairs for the basement right now, I guess. Okay, so I was going to talk about the earthwork that we want to do. We're going to do like a retaining wall from this rock over, and then stone steps. And then this is going to all flatten out and then lead to a garden. And then we have a greenhouse over there, and we're gonna work on plasticking that. These are all the rocks that we have for those retaining walls. And we just dug these up, digging up the pond, doing the swales, and we just like collected them, made piles. We have like so many piles of wood and firewood, rocks. So, this is, I'm trying not to, I feel like I'm spinning in circles. This is like the drain for the house, the French drain that we did, and it goes all the way around under the rocks. And all those pipes have little holes in them. And drains the water away from the house. Okay, so retaining wall over there. I'm not going to spin over again. And then on this slope, we want to do maybe 3 rock retaining walls with terraces. Flat terraces. And did I say that we want the front door of the house to be where the kitchen is? On the kitchen side. Really trying not to spin in circles. And then this slope I'm walking down is going to change. We'll probably have another set of rock stairs. Here, I'll turn around again. Or I'll just like cut it out or something. And then this terrace, so this terrace is going to continue across and go flat. And then we'll probably have like a retaining wall with a set of stairs, and then it will flatten like what I said. And then there's that other set of stairs and retaining wall. And the terraces in the front. We want to do rocks around the pond. And we dug this pond last year. This is like full. This is one of the rare times that it's full. Sometimes it looks like a mud puddle. It looks beautiful, all the meltage. This is our road. It's just mud right now. But then a big portion of it is a hugel mound. So a lot of the brush, like decaying logs that couldn't be used for firewood, and a lot of the pine branches, those were thrown in there and then covered with soil. We planted a little bit of grass on the side. That's gonna turn into, you can see it, the hugel mound. That's gonna get covered and planted. We want to do fruit trees over there. Hey! 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 Okay, Finn's running away. I want to talk about the swales. I'll probably stop and walk over there and then start it over. And I guess I'll go over to the cabin and just peek at what it looks like right now. Since we're here now, we're working on getting back in there, making it homey and getting our stuff in there. Okay, so this is our cabin. It was our first sawmill project, or first timber frame project, and really first use of the wood that we milled on the sawmill. Ben's over by the swing. He's fine. Okay, so we're working on the floor, so it might look a little scary. No, it won't look scary. It's just so. And we did use this building for a chicken coop for the first 1 or 2 years that we were here. And then when we started working on our house, we decided to move it up here and just stay up here and transition up into our spot. Okay, so this is like our little entry area. It's really, and there's the outhouse, sawdust toilet. Okay, it's a little dark, but for a while it was just like that foil, what is that called? Foam insulation. So it was just shiny everywhere. But we drywalled, painted just one coat. We still have to put metal behind the wood stove. We'll do another coat later. Wait, oh, I don't want to get it muddy. But we're caulking in between these boards, and we're just going to paint the floor. We tried sanding it and oiling it, but it's just going to be easier to clean. So we're painting it this, oh my finger, this one, that color. It's called Soot. It's like navy, gray navy. Not those ones. Those, we painted that. We got like a little sample and it just kind of scared me. Too much color. And we're gonna turn this little area into like a little kitchen, outdoor food prep spot. Steve got that propane stove from a neighbor. I didn't go up to the bedroom loft, but I will another time when it isn't just like a naked mattress up there. Okay, so there's Steve. Do you see Finn? Okay, that's what I thought. We like threw in this little retaining wall staircase. And usually we have these mats in kind of like the entry area just so we don't get the rocks too muddy. And when we first moved up here, we had like a little fire pit right here, and we didn't have this retaining wall. And we like put all this gravel down, and this was like our little fire pit, and we'd cook food. And there's this big rain, and the dirt from here just washed down, and like, you know, our fire pit went from like, we had like a little surface to cook on. It went from like having this much space to have a fire, it was like that much. And then all these rocks just like got covered. So we put this in. It's nice. And I'm gonna try to plant some stuff around the cabin just so it's, you know, a little nicer. Greener. There's Maple with her block. She always has a block or a stick or like a, I don't even know what you'd call it, a splinter. Sometimes she'll have like a little splinter that she'll like put on our lap, and it's like the smallest thing ever. And we throw it for her, but it's like, you know, it's just like a feather in the wind or something. It just like flops down, doesn't even budge. Finn's just by the swing. Okay, I think that's all for up here. This is what it looks like. I talked about the plans. Lots of rock work and framing. And Steve's sawing. We just got that saw at Liberty Tool. Really cool place. And hopefully when I do this update, an update video, see, look, Maple. So things will look a lot farther along, and this is what Maple does. So bratty.